What is good? What is good, people? As per usual, hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. It's a Friday, huh? Lot to be happy about. Hope you guys all enjoy your weekends, whatever you guys do have planned. I have nothing planned. I'll be here making videos as I typically do. As per usual, thank you all for watching. Something I really wanted to explain that actually occurred a couple days back, the DrLupo situation, which he has now taken to Twitter to apologize for, and by a lot of eyes out there, shouldn't have needed to apologize, yet he still did, and even continued yesterday with the stream to explain that said situation. I am sure a lot of you guys just know how great of a person DrLupo has been for the gaming and the streaming community over the past many years, and just one of the many things he has contributed is, of course, his charitable donations towards his organization in St. Jude's in the millions and millions of dollars he has helped raise for them. Now, this issue actually revolving around the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm not going to show you guys the initial tweet he did quote, because that's what caused the initial issues. To give you a TLDR, which he also explains, he quoted a tweet where someone didn't necessarily call him out, but asked if he was, truly supporting of the BLM or the Black Lives Matter movement, or if he was doing it for some sort of trend. He quoted that tweet to respond and talk about how he is not just there for the trend, but actually, has contributed and supported that movement. And unfortunately something I do not blame him for, and we have seen time and time again with not only Twitch streamers, but other creators out there, once he quoted that tweet, people who saw that targeted the individual of whom he did quote, and then later on he had to apologize because he cannot control what he calls, he's not going to be associated with these people, but likely some people who are part of his audience, those minute few who saw him quote that tweet, decide to target that person and send them death threats, which, just as per usual when we talk about this with esports pros who get sent death threats, if you are people who send death threats, you are it's sad. It really is sad. As he stated, "I'll do better. This is my fault," and continued, "For those missing context, today I replied to someone via a quote tweet about BLM, asking if I was just vocal about the lives of black men and women as a part of a trend. That quote tweet was done for a reason, but I failed to see the impact that it could have on the person I was quoting, plus others I addressed in subsequent tweets. Death threats are not okay. Those people don't represent me or the people I keep close. While I continue to do what I think is right with my platform when it comes to causes like Black Lives Matter, I know that there was always room for more. I was defensive because I felt like my character came into question. That caught me off guard. I apologize to anyone I offended." And this is just an incredibly sucky situation all around. I think anyone who has seen DrLupo or knows of DrLupo and his contributions made to the community know that he didn't need to apologize, but he still did, and also fully explained what he did wrong, and even apologized yet again. A mature and incredible response from a guy like DrLupo, who I don't hold accountable for what a few people did out there, but he did recognize the issue, apologize for it, and tried to correct it, even taking to stream last night with an entire discussion with a few other streamers about the issue and BLM as a whole. So again, a remarkable guy, at least in my eyes as well, in the handling of this situation. You don't see it done like this very often, so huge props to DrLupo. Do continue. Another story out there, we actually talked about a bit of a reference story last week, that being FaZe Juju Smith-Schuster, a former ambassador for that brand. I am not completely sure if he was an investor, kind of dipping off, and now potentially what it seems to be leaving FaZe Clan to start his own team known as Team Diverge. Yet again, another FaZe investor, that being rapper, well-known artist known as Sway Lee, has also left FaZe Clan to invest in a different organization, ironically started up by FaZe Clan former president Greg Selko, alongside some other former FaZe members, an organization known as Team XSET, in what is actually one of the funniest interviews by Rolling Stone I have ever read in my entire life. We have another FaZe investor leaving FaZe Clan to do other opportunities, that being Sway Lee with XSET. It was actually incredibly funny. If you guys want to check out the article itself, it's Sway Lee who at one point during this article not only mentions he wants to make a video game, other aspirations as well. The organization XSET apparently will be bringing in other artists and other entertainers and investors, which I am super excited for. At one point, Sway Lee actually says he invested 8 figures into XSET. By the way, that'd be in the tens of millions of dollars if my math does check out there correctly. It's actually him then later taking that back. XSET was reached out for comment. They said they actually did not give the actual figure of what he did invest. Later on, Sway Lee says, you know, it wasn't 8 figures, but it was big figures. And ironically, before that in the article, they made sure to mention that during the interview, Sway Lee was chain smoking joints So who knows what the frickin' truth was. But either way, he has now left FaZe Clan to invest big figures into a new organization, that being XSET, which has been seen as, of course, not comparable, all right? All you FaZe fans out there, chill for a second. I know they are not in the same realm right now, but certainly by XSET's eyes, they are the rivals of FaZe Clan, started up by former FaZe members, and now they are taking former FaZe investors. It's a move that I'm very keen to watch and see what the future is. Sway Lee is now the latest rapper and artist to actually invest in esports, and the most recent ones being guys like Logic, Pusha T, Post Malone. I mean, yes, it does continue. And by the way, for anyone still watching, I can't even keep count of all of the soccer, football players who are now in esports. It's literally dozens of them who are very, very well off now, either joining an esports organization or starting their own. I need a list. If you guys want to DM me a list, hit me up. Until next time, you guys know what to do. Drink some water, drink some coffee. I'll catch you back here sometime soon. Take care.